Hello and welcome back to the Laquearius Coliseum. We have another match today on level 2-2 pool. We have Zedfish versus Kikoboy. My name is Senko-san, and it does seem like I'm going to be solo conning this match as well. This is also, I believe, our last match of the weekend. So, hopefully this is a good match to end everything on. We're going to be starting with the warm-ups. This Redshift remix is... I believe this is Zedfish's warm-up. I think this is a map I actually have, but I've never actually played. You always end up with those maps that you download but never end up playing, and they just sit in your collection for a while. Yeah, I have this map set. It might have been... I don't know if it was prepackaged at one point. Anyways, this is an inner Oni, but it's only 3.9 stars. So, thanks Morth, it's low BPM, so it gets a lower star rating. So yeah, despite having this map downloaded, I don't actually know it. Because it's, Vocaloid, I believe, and I'm not a huge fan of Vocaloid. G25, so it's not super long, it's actually just about right for lengthwise. Third of the way through, and Zedfish currently lead with a slight accuracy advantage, but they drop on a couple of hundreds there, and the scores are now flickering. Accuracies are tied. Oh, but a miss from Kiko. Zedfish just managing to get that longer stream pattern. But this is just a warm-up, so that's all fine. Acts aren't the greatest right now, but it is a lower BPM song, and it has 1/6 and longer 1/4 patterns, so it's understandable. Yeah, this definitely should be a fun match to watch. Kikoboy we've seen many times before in the Coliseum, and Zedfish, I'm not 100% sure if they're relatively new to the Coliseum, although I believe they did have a match on, yesterday they had a match, a 2v2 match. Race from both players. Yeah, yesterday Zedfish played a 2v2 on the 1-3 pool. This one's stepping up a little bit to 2-2. And that's the end of the first warm-up, Zedfish taking their own. Now let's see what Kikoboy's warm-up is going to be. Oh, this map. This was Free Mod 2 in IGTS group stage, which we played. And taking a quick peek at the map pool itself. Yeah. Some of these maps are good. Some of them, difficulty level is a little questionable. HR1 and DT2 to be specific. But, anyways, maybe no mod 2 a bit as well. So yeah, this was free mod in IGTS group stage. And as I was trying to mention, Kikoboy is actually on the IGTS team with me, so I can quickly take a peek and see what their score was like on this. Okay, Kiko actually had a pretty respectable score on this on our sheet, so we'll have to see if we can do well again here. And from the chat, it does seem, yep, Kikoboy is playing with HR, as expected. This was the free mod, so I'm guessing they're used to playing at HR, since most of us actually did play at HR. If we could get it up on the stream, that would hopefully. Yep, there we go. Now, I'm trying to remember if we actually played this in any of our matches. I think we played it against Germany, because Germany double HDHR'd it, and yeah. I don't know if it was picked in any of the other matches. First misses from Zedfish, but they could be sight reading this, and Kiko is definitely not. Now I'm actually curious as to this map. In the match versus Germany, yes, Kikoboy did actually play this map for our team. But we couldn't really fight against double HDHR. Another miss from Zedfish. So it's also played in match versus India, which, either way. Unfortunately, yeah, Canada is out of IGTS, so it doesn't matter at this point. But 3/4 of the way through this, Kiko's still holding combo. 98.5 back. It's not bad. Zedfish not having as fun of a time, sight reading. 95, and picking up another miss there. Yeah, Kiko actually managing to FC. Good job. So, with warm-ups out of the way, we get to the most important part of the match. The roles. Roles will be determining who chooses what pick order. So whoever wins the role can choose whether to pick or ban first, or second, whichever they prefer. Kiko with the 32, not as much practice with the rolls there. And Zedfish belting out the 97, almost matching the 98 from the match 2 hours ago. Zedfish has evidently practiced their rolls. So now Zedfish gets the choice of either choosing the pick order or the ban order. And Zedfish actually choosing the pick order and picking second. The thing with picking second is it can be an advantage if you think you're equally matched with your opponent, and the match might go to tiebreaker because you get the last pick before tiebreaker. That means Kikoboy is going to get the ban order choice, and they're choosing to ban second. So Zedfish should be banning first and picking second. DT1, actually not something I expected to be banned out of, but no 3 days grace this match. And Let's see what Kiko bands out here. Oh, okay, DT2 is gone. So DT Pool is gone altogether. These players are not speed act players, it seems. And I believe the first pick is also going to go to Kiko. So out of the maps left, I do not see HR1 being picked. This is kind of... that map is way too difficult for the pool. So we're going to be seeing Nomad 2. Some other players have mentioned that Nomad 2 might be a little bit on the harder side for the pool as well. But considering it's an Oni instead of the Muzus and some of the patterns. But, well, that's for you to decide, I suppose. I do remember this song got really popular for a brief moment right when it came out, and then within like a month or two, people just completely forgot about it. And this map does have a kind of neat storyboard. I don't know if our streamer has it enabled though, so if they do, you'll be able to see it. If not, well, you'll have to look for it yourself. But it's kind of neat. So we head into the first map. Slow Nomad. Both players nailing the slow opening. Now he gets the actual Oni patterns. Both players dropping Ack on Quint. 2 100s from Zed to 1 from Kiko. Halfway through the map, still anyone's thing. It's a difference of 1 100 so far. Okay, so the build up before the, not really chorus, but different section. Another 100 from Kiko. Multiple, actually. Giving the accolades slightly to Zedfish. Here comes the more difficult part. Kiko dropping Ack. Oh, but Zedfish finding a miss. That is really unfortunate. We're almost at the end of the map. And yeah, that's going to put it in Kiko's favor. First point going to Kiko on their pick. And were they single tapping? I wasn't actually paying too much attention. This Nomad 2 looks harder than on 2-3. It is true that this is a little bit difficult for the pool, and 2-3's Nomad 2 is definitely the easiest map of the pool. Okay, yeah, Arkwood. I don't know. This would be 284 single tap. I wouldn't personally do that, but more to power to you. So yeah, first points Kiko on their pick. Let's see what Zedfish retaliates with. Now, the match yesterday that Zedfish played in was a sweep, so I don't know if we got to see much of their ability on the mods. We did see them ACHR mod 3, but that was in 1-3, so we'll have to see if they choose a mod here or continue with the no mods. But we are going to be seeing HR2, the faster of the two. One that's not ridiculous difficulty. Yes, we are going to be diving into the Nomad pool. And once again, I'm just noticing now, predictions are available. Right now it's 500 to 0 for Kikoboy, but I don't think only one person is predicted, maybe? Maybe two? Kiko claiming oh no towards this map. So this one is actually pretty fast, 185 BPM HR. I don't remember the slider velocity off the top of my head, but it is pretty quick. And I believe this song was in a previous map pool in spring, but I don't remember what difficulty or what map pool it was part of. One finisher to start the map. Kiko with a slight ACK lead at the start of this map. But it's 2 minutes 37, it could go either way. As the slider velocity starts to get faster, a little bit of ACK drop from Kiko ties up the scores again. Oh, but a break from Kiko right at the start of the Ki. Gonna push this in favor of Zedfish. A little bit more axe drop from Zedfish, and a miss. But Kiko trades it right back. It's still in Zedfish's favor. Still pretty close, but Zedfish does have a 0.5% accuracy lead and a slightly higher combo, as well as higher max combo. A little bit of fancy ghost tapping on Zedfish's side. Only a 15,000 point lead as we get into the last quarter of the map. Things could still change. It ain't free yet for Zedfish. Oh, but that break from Kiko is definitely gonna put it in their favor. The last little bit of this map. And Zedfish gonna take their first pick. 1-1. No breakpoints yet. 134 you are on Kiko's to 129 on Zedfish. So still very close in terms of accuracy. Youngin, you say that about this map, but then you get to some of the other maps in the pool and you'll not be saying that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Some of the maps in this pool are definitely a mistake. So we're back to Kiko. What are they going to pick? No mod, free mod, HD, and HR1 still available. Oh, we're going to actually... Kiko, are you sure about this? We're going to see Racist Coffee. The wildly too difficult map for this pool. And also a terrible song. I guess we're going to see it. This map is basically single tap or die, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. I can understand Ark liking this map. It is kind of single tap or die. And it's also, well, OD5, I guess that is on upper limits for 2-2. White coffee is something with a lot of, I don't know the technicalities of it, but it's with a lot of like cream and sugar and stuff and milk. And first miss coming in from Zedfish. Also, this is a very old map. Zedfish ulting it. Kiko also ulting it. Both players ulting. Which is definitely gonna... Well, you'd think it'd affect their accuracy, but Kiko is still 99.7 climbing. Yeah, these patterns, definitely not the same level as the pool, but aside from the early, the really early miss from Zedfish, both players are actually doing pretty well. Their accuracy is dropping a little bit, but to be expected from the sort of act pick with HR. Kiko's still chilling above 99. You know, for a map I thought was going to be really hard for this pool, both these players are actually doing pretty well. And nice FC from Kikoboy. The unfortunate one miss from Zedfish. Or, well, 5 misses, but whatever. Kiko taking their second point. Yeah, I got the feedback we got on this from the initial players. Made me worry about it, but maybe I wasn't worrying, or maybe I was worrying too much about it. Anyways, Kiko claiming that's a PB. 126 you are on Kiko's to 138 on Zed's. And very quick return from Zedfish. 3-mod 1. Falling down. Compact Usario map. I believe there was a diff of this in either BTT6 or maybe it was BGTS, but it was one of the two. There might have been 5? BTT5 maybe? Either way, it was one of the beginner tournaments had a diff of this. Oh, apparently this was in BGTS, okay. I don't remember a lot of the maps in it. Because I didn't actually mention it yet, but this map pool was entirely pulled by me, and I only looked at Taiko Coliseum pools for preventing duplicates. So yeah, apparently chat's saying this was HD1 in BGTS group stage, or maybe it was a different difficulty, but either way. Lower BPM on the longer side. Kikoboy forgetting what mod to use on this. Honestly, this is a little bit too moddable. Maybe slightly favoring HR. But it is also long at 3 minutes 30. Kiko claiming they had bad times with HD on this, so HR from Kiko and a double mod from Zedfish. So Zedfish can have the mod advantage. See if they can hold it on this longer map. Early act drops from both players, more on the side of Zedfish, and a miss. There's a very early advantage to Kiko, but as I mentioned, it's a long map. I actually think there's a ranked version of this map, this song at least, but not this map set. This is still pure garbage. Thankfully, the miss was relatively early for Zedfish, but their accuracy is not helping them out. Kiko's currently above 99, Zedfish 93 and climbing. Still early to tell, but we'll have to see if this double mod is going to pay off for Zedfish as the map gets long. They're going to have to bring their rack up a little bit more. They'll climb up to 96, which is respectable. Kiko's still holding above 99. Quite a good accuracy. A little more accuracy. Zedfish might have this back in their favor. They only missed about 30 combo into the map, and their accuracy is climbing back above 97. Kiko's still above 99.5. Scores are getting closer. Only 10k apart now. Oh, but a miss from Kiko. And pretty much to the middle of the map. That's going to be very bad for them. As the score is going to flip over to Zedfish's side. As we get the obligatory pitch change, there's is that key change? I don't know. I don't do music. Oh, but I missed from Zedfish. I think the max combo is going to be slightly in favor of Zedfish, but right now accuracy, Kiko in it, despite the mod advantage. This is going to be a very close map. Wow, those scores are very close right now. More act drops from Zedfish, gonna push it in Chico's favor. I think Zedfish needs to be within 2% of Kiko's act to take this. And right now, it's still about a 0.04 accuracy difference. 0.03 that they gotta make up. The map's about to end. And with these 100s as Zedfish keep picking up, it's not going to be enough. Kikoboy taking a breakpoint. Despite the mod advantage on Zedfish, the accuracy from Kiko kept them in it and got them this point. 3-1, Kiko's favor on their pick. Yes, very nice act from Kiko. 7 100s, 1 miss. A 114 UR to Zedfish's 147. Double mod not paying off. But yeah, Zedfish did have the higher max combo, so this is a certified score v2 moment. Kiko apparently getting a little bit of lag from having the Twitch stream open. Hopefully it was muted. It's back to Kiko's pick for the next map. No HR left, no DT available. So you have no mod, hidden, and free mod open. And I don't really see Kiko picking hidden, so we're gonna continue with the free mods, or are we gonna go back to no mod? I do want to see FM3 too, but it's a difficult map and it's OD6 base. Let's see, no mod 1. Consistency pick. Kiko is confident in their accuracy, seeing Zedfish on these past couple maps. This is my liberation. This is a Naruto map, actually. Nano My Liberation. 337, so it's just a slight bit longer than the previous map we played. This one's going to be no mod consistency accuracy instead of modded consistency accuracy. Probably a good pick after seeing Zedfish's act on this past view. And yeah, if you set your own offset on this Zedfish, it'll stick. Full star rating's a bit high for this. It's going to be reined back a little bit next season. Might have been just me going a little bit hard. Yeah, number 1 being 3.88 stars. It's a little high for 2-2. Into the map we had. And this is also one of the sets that has multiple different background for every difficulty.
is my liberation.
First 100 is coming out from Zedfish, but it's still early on in the map, and it's another longer one, so we'll have to see how these players' accuracies can match up. But a couple of hundreds from Kiko have actually put it in just in favor of Zedfish, although, 100 evens it up. It might be in Kiko's favor right now off finishers, because score's not flickering despite them being tied on accuracy. Zedfish might have missed a finisher or hit it as a normal note. Yep, the first Kia is gone. Both players approaching the combo cap. Accuracy is still tied up. It's just that one finisher difference. Oh, but another 100 from Kiko has the score flickering again. Both players hitting the 1/3 pattern. But another 100 from Zedfish. Again, back in Kiko's favor. Kiko picked up 100, but I think Kiko hit more ticks on that slider, so it's going to be slightly... Oh, no, Zedfish did pick up 100s. Score is flickering. Accuracy is back in Zedfish's favor. Or 1/100 again. Oh, and a miss from Kiko. That is tragic. 2/3 of the way to the map. Zedfish still holding. Yeah, barring a miss from Zedfish very soon, this is likely to go in their favor. We might be seeing another breakpoint as we get to the slow section here. It's just spinners before the last chorus. Kikoboy being faster to finish the spinners, but unfortunately that doesn't really make anything. As Zedfish continues to combo into this Ki, does look like it's very likely to be a breakpoint, barring a miss from Zedfish. As the map ends, yeah, Zedfish is going to take a breakpoint right back. 3-2 onto their pick. 7-100 FC from Zedfish, 123 you are, 112 from Kiko's. 8-100 2 miss, unfortunate. Nice FC on Zedfish's side. Wonder how much PP that would be worth, since this is a ranked map. 99.61. 899.
This is my liberation.
That would have been 163 PP if it was played on Scorpio 1. Alright, so we're back to Zedfish for the next pick. HD still available, as well as 3 no mods and 2 free mods. No mod 3, Volcano Stroke. It's a Judy Donnie map. speed one. 240 BPM, which is definitely speed, but not overwhelming. Supposedly the easiest map according to Youngin. Being told by chat that Lamp, which was used as Kiko's warm-up, is now in qualified or ranked? Yeah, ranked 17 minutes ago. So, in the time between the warm-up being picked and now, Lamp was actually ranked. Huh. I guess it was qualified during warm-ups then. As we head into the speed pick of the Unlock Pool. Back drop from Kiko on that longer mono pattern. Zedfish still holding the SS, which is kind of the inverse of what we've been seeing so far. But Zedfish with an early break on the less dense section, actually, in the Kiko favor. And this is shorter compared to the last two maps at minute 53. So definitely going to be harder for them to bring that back. Halfway through the map, Kiko holding on to combo and accuracy advantage. Unfortunately, both players are ulting this, so we don't have any single tap game this year. Accuracies are tied up, but the miss from Zedfish is making all the difference here. She gets close to the end of the map. Kiko at a little bit of act drop, but at this point, they're full combo, so it doesn't matter. Kikoboy. 3 breakpoints in a row. Zedfish with a 2-miss 0-100 play. 125 UR to Kiko's 120. Score's now 4-2, Kiko's favor. And Kiko's pick as well. No mods, free mods, probably not hidden. For no mods, there's only no mod 4 and no mod 5 left. Free mod 2, you have 2 and 3. Free mod 2 being a little uncomfortable on HR, and free mod 3 being uncomfortable in general. No mod 4 being heavy on finishers 1/3, and no mod 5 being the gimmick, which it's OD7 and it has ninjas, so take that as you will. I remember at some point saying, how evil is it to put an OD7 map as no mod 5 into 2? But Kikoboy saying cute girls doing cute things is cute. So are we going to be seeing the free mod 3? We are going to be seeing a free mod 3. This is trolly. It is. OD6 in 2-2, a free mod. Kinda evil. You have to either OD6 128 BPM hidden with offbeat patterns and an Oni, or HR and have OD 8.4 offbeat patterns. It's quite possible that neither of these players will HD this, because I don't think either of them are HD players. But this is also kind of terrible at HR. I would HD it, but that's just me. So let's see, HR3. Hey Zachman, what's it going? Zachman, drop it in the chat. Yep, both players picking Hard Rock as expected. So OD 8.4 Gaming, let's see how well these players can do it. So it's another one of the maps that's probably too hard for the pool. Both players dropping Ack, Kiko dropping combo as well as we start the map. Yeah. I should bring up the quote from Shakuro again. You don't, when you hear the term anti-mod, I don't have to go this hard on it. But unfortunately, I did. So we have this map. At the very least, the song's a banger. Kiko unfortunately missing again. Zedfish taking a confident lead here. Both players breaking combo. Kiko dropping below 90 briefly. Another break from Zedfish, but their accuracy still slightly higher. 93 now versus 91. So we hit the halfway point. Zed's still on pace to win this map. But it's only halfway through, things can definitely change, as both players bring up their accuracy a little on the slow section before we get to another chorus. Another break from Kiko though, not going to help their case. Break from Zedfish, but their accuracy is still in the lead by about 1% or 2%. Hanging around 94 while Kiko's hanging around 92. Another unfortunate miss from Kiko. It's pretty much going to put this sealed in Zed's favor. Another breakpoint. Is this? Yeah, this is another breakpoint. 3 in a row now. Zedfish taking another point, going on to their pick. And yes, everyone did suffer on this because I picked way too hard of an anti-mod for pretty much most of the pools. Zedfish claiming what? How? H. Oh no, we're seeing HD1. Uh, Actually, compared to other pools, this HD1 isn't that bad. It's 95 BPM. It's mapped like that would be 190. It's mapped like it's 190. Yeah. So it's not actually that bad. It's 95 BPM mapped like 190. So the only difficulty in this is the slow slider velocity. Otherwise, it's relatively normal. Yeah. Apparently Zedfish is playing late at night. I guess this, is that Indonesia? I'm not 100% sure on the flag. And yeah, Kiko has been streaming early morning. So they're still probably half asleep. As it's still only not even 11 AM there. Is it Poland? I don't know. Indonesia and Poland have the same flag inverted, and I can't be asked to remember. As we head into the map. Oh, Kiko. Not finding the rhythm for these early notes. Slow HD has quickly gone in Zedfish's favor. And another break from Kiko. This is definitely showing Kiko's lack of comfort on HD. And for those who watch the BGTS matches, specifically the ones versus Germany, we saw Kiko not being as comfortable with HD compared. So Zedfish, this might be a sign for them to pick HD2 next. And Youngin, you're the analyst kind of guy. You understand these things. I don't. I just see, oh, slow HD. Yeah. Good. But regardless, you can vibe to this. Yeah, Senko Monkey bring the picking maps. That's how we end up with things like 3-2, or you know that. Both players, oh no, it was just Zedfish this time. Missing on the 1/8 pattern, which actually plays like 190, 1/4. So Kiko missed things quickly after. Another break from Zedfish, but losing the rhythm a little bit. Dropping down to just under 95 act, and another break. But traded back by Kiko. And the map ends. Zedfish breaking the streak of breakpoints, taking a pick on their map. Kikoboy, last pick from each player. This is almost TB pace. Both players with the same miss count, yeah. 12 misses both sides. But double the hundreds on Kiko's. And also, it's a very old map, as if the diff name of Taiko Oni didn't really give that away. So we have No Mod 4, No Mod 5, HD2, and Fremont 2 left. The last two picks of the match. No Mod 4 has 1/3 and a lot of finishers. No Mod 5 is a gimmick pick with OD7 and Ninja's finishers. HC2 is long, consistency, accuracy, focus. And Free Mod 2 is the anti-HR from Free Mod pool. And I believe Kiko just quickly restarting their client. They're going for No Mod 4. Now, unlike a lot of the other pools I worked on, this No Mod 4 is actually higher BPM at 200. Zedfish asking for a little bit of time to get more water, because definitely stay hydrated. I still have my glass of water here. Okay. Zedfish is back and ready with some more water, assumingly. Kiko has their coffee. No Mod 4. Are we going to get into the map quickly? Does seem that way. Let's see how these players manage the 1/3 and the finisher spam. Another N-Wolf map, actually. I'm realizing now there's a lot of N-Wolf in this pool. Actually only two. The Tiebreaker and this map. So far, the 1/3 is treating Kikoboy slightly better with the accuracy, but Zedfish finding a break. This is not a long map. Kiko lost their SS, but they still have combo. So they're in the lead. Halfway through the map, another break from Zedfish. Yep, it is an N-Wolf style map. And, we may be seeing another one if we go to Tiebreaker. Last quarter of the map, Kiko's still holding combo. Zedfish, unfortunately not. And Kiko's still with a 99.4 AC and climbing. And Kiko with a very impressive FC. 3 100s. 121 UR flat. So 141 from Zedfish. And this is where the second pick or the last, the choice of choosing second may come into favor for Zedfish. They get the last pick before Tiebreaker. But unfortunately, Zedfish is cursed with the choice. Do they go for Nomad 5, the OD7 gimmick map? Do they go for HD2, the consistency concentration pick that's almost entirely 1.5 beat? Or do they go for the anti-HR free mod? We're going to be seeing HD2. So thankfully for everyone, we don't have to deal with Nomad 5 and muting the stream. So this map, I wouldn't say gimmick, but the thing with this map is it is entirely 1/2 snapping. I don't think there's any 1/4 at all. And it basically comes down to concentration and how well you can tap longer 1/2 beat patterns. This is one of the longer maps in the pool at 335. It's actually longer, I think it's like 1 second shorter than Nomad 1. It's 2 seconds shorter than Nomad 1. Second longest in the pool beside the tiebreaker. You could consider it a Futsu, but it has patterns that are way too long to be considered for Futsu. And once again, an old map, as you can tell by the black bar below the playfield. Early Yak goes to Zedfish. And yes, this Muzu is undermapped. If you want it properly mapped, you go to the Oni, which I haven't actually personally played, but I think is above 5 stars. Yeah, the Oni is 5.6 stars, so good luck with that. First miss actually from Zedfish. And yeah, this does have a bunch of standard diffs. It's mapped by Grund, of course. The legendary break chord mapper. And we get into the concentration section that lasts for pretty much the entire map. Zedfish has the accuracy lead, but Kiko has combo. We'll have to see how this turns out. Oh, more breaks. Zedfish losing their place a little bit. Drops below 95%, or 95.5 accuracy, giving Kiko the accuracy and combo advantage. Maybe I called the TV a little early. Kiko dropping a little more act but holding combo. Zedfish having to build it back up. Breaking 96. Zed's building their accuracy back up. Kiko's still holding about 95.5. Scores are definitely getting closer. Another miss from Zedfish. It's these misses that are I was about to say drowning them, and then I realized that's two on the nose. And another miss. Kiko's still comboing, despite their accuracy. Zed does not have the concentration right now for these long half-beat patterns. And like that, the points are going heavily in favor of Kikoboy. Oh, but both players breaking. No combo. No full combo. But the map comes to an end. And yeah, I prematurely called the tiebreaker. Kiko gonna take the final map of this match. Taking the map and the match to 6-4. Those long patterns definitely got to both players. GG, well played to both players, and congrats to Kikoboy for winning this match. Now, it's been a hard-fought match. Are we going to see a 2DB showcase? Let's find out. It does look like we are going to be seeing a TV showcase. Damatori, Yuen Owen Wakanojo Nanoka, and Wolf Muzu. Jesus, how many old maps did I put in this pool? Another old map. Lewis Cypher set. Yeah, there is 6 maps in this pool with the VMAP ID of 6 digits. Zedfish wanting to sleep after this, so let's get through this tiebreaker so I can get to it. And checking their profile, Zedfish is from Indonesia, so I don't know what you guys are talking about Poland. As we get into the TV showcase here. And more N-Wolf mapping. Also noticing Zedfish has a Ayame Hololive profile pic. Good taste. Both players doing really well so far. Accuracy is well above 99.5 for both players. Scores flickering slightly in favor of Zedfish on accuracy, but I think Zedfish might have, well, aside from dropping Act there, they might have hit a finisher as a normal note or not hit all the ticks in the slider. Now, before this map started, Zedfish did claim that they'll be surprised if they win on it. Right now, it is slightly in favor of Kikoboy, but it's just on accuracy. Both players holding combo still. pattern-wise, this map isn't actually as hard since it's a Muzu, but an unfortunate break from Zedfish on the dense Ki. And another unfortunate break brings him down to 98.15 accuracy with those hundreds on the 1/3 section. Yeah, I think Zedfish is not actually hitting all of the notes, all the ticks in the slider, which is giving Kiko a slight advantage. Neither player missing on the speed up. I think that was 1/100 from Zedfish. I didn't catch Kiko if they got 100 on it. Kiko still with a very impressive 99.7 AC and climbing. Another miss from Zedfish though. It's possible their thought of, if we actually went to TV I'd lose, maybe showing here, maybe it's affecting their mental. A little bit of patented finisher spam. Kiko dropped to 100 or I don't know if that would have been 1 or 2 100s, but last fourth of the map, another 100 from Kiko. And Zed tripping up on that pattern after the finisher again. Unfortunate, but I don't actually know Zed's playstyle for KDK, but not a comfortable pattern. And wow, that is an FC from Kikoboy. Very nice play, 12 100s. 129 you are on Kiko's side, 146 for Zedfish. Yep, it is obviously a remix of You and No One Was Her. And yeah, well played to both players. Kikoboy taking the win here, and on the tiebreaker showcase. So that is going to be our last match for this weekend of the Tiger Coliseum. I've been Senko-san, and thank you everyone who tuned in, and hope to see you next weekend for the next set of competitions, matches. You know the drill. See ya.